So you will drop your lead arm and raise your back arm over your head. What? It doesn't make any logical sense.
He clips it behind the head.
Hello, my Taekwondo brethren. I posted a video recently saying you shouldn't put your kid in Taekwondo, at least not first, and wow, a whole bunch of people had a problem with that. So I'm just gonna kind of go over some stuff on why I think that way. Like, I'm a Taekwondo black belt. I recently received it. It is a WTF Taekwondo black belt. My instructor was traditionally a WTF stylist. That's how we fought. But I don't see too much difference between WTF and ITF in the actual techniques that they use and teach to children. Main thing was the blocks, right? I'm saying that Taekwondo isn't very good at blocking punches. And then everybody said, oh, well, that's just WTF Taekwondo, ITF Taekwondo. We're very good at blocking punches and also punching. It's much more well-rounded version of Taekwondo. Maybe it is more well-rounded, but the blocks are still garbage, okay? And I don't say that lightly, but they are trash. So we're gonna look at a video from this dude, Taekwondo Sean, and he's gonna show us some blocks, and then we're gonna see maybe what the holes might be, okay? Let's take a look. Okay, so he's going over the basic blocks, boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so it looks like the first one he's covering is the rising block. Hand is positioned over there. Hand is right over the forehead. Okay, he's saying it has to be about a fist over the forehead. Now, I actually don't have a whole bunch of problem with this arm. We have seen it work, although it's more difficult. It's very committed. It's a big action anytime I bring my hand way out from my face. If something comes in a different direction, it's difficult to change trajectory and block the other strike. You leave yourself very susceptible to fainting. The big issue, the whole elephant in the room, is the other hand. Like, what the hell is his other hand doing? Yeah, first arm, it's above the head, one fist, right? The other arm, yeah, okay, the other arm is down here. That's a little bit of a problem. If you're blocking in actual combat and it looks like this, like, I wouldn't have such a big beef if it looked like this, or better if it was the front arm and it looked like that. That, I think, may be somewhat effective. But this? What is the purpose of that? Why? Why does that need to be there? And what could you get hit with? Right? What happens if they were feinting the cross and threw the hook? Oh, here comes a cross. I will use my trusty rising block. Whack! It wasn't a cross, it was a hook. And now I'm dead. Like, that's a problem. Having a giant hole on the other side. One side is blocking, the other side should be blocking. I get mad at my team all the time for this. I see people blocking like this and it pisses me off. Okay, they're doing this. Punch comes over here, they're like, block like that. And that's not even that low, okay? But it's too low in my opinion. Why not just do that? Then the hand is already up. You don't have to put your hand up if it's already up. But if you're practicing dropping one hand every time you block, why? For what? What does it do? And it seems like he's showing it on both arms, right? So you will drop your lead arm and raise your back arm over your head. What? It doesn't make any logical sense. Anybody that's arguing that ITF has great blocking system for punches is drinking way too much Kool-Aid. Put the Kool-Aid down. Your whole tongue and mouth is all blue already. This is no good, especially if that's the back arm, right? If it's the front arm, well, at least this is a little further away, it's harder to reach. But if that's the closest thing to the other person's power hand and you're leaving a giant gap there you could drive a truck through, I don't think that's a good use of martial arts. That has no efficacy. That is not a real world technique. That is a technique that was taught traditionally hundreds or thousands of years ago before we figured out all the amazing stuff we know today from boxing, from Muay Thai, from MMA competition. We've seen what works and what doesn't work. We have never seen anybody in the history of boxing come out, drop one hand, and do rising blocks and rise up to the level of champion or even like a high-level journeyman. Like, it doesn't happen. It will never happen. Okay, he's got this inside block now. I never focus too much on the blocks. I didn't think it was worth it. What the hell is that supposed to block? A shot to the body maybe, like a body punch? What about over there? Yeah, and we all know what the other hand is doing already. It's gonna be down there like that. But let's just deal with the arm that's actually blocking, right? If I put my hand out in front of my body like this, do you think you could hit me? If you couldn't hit me, you clearly don't know how to fight. There is a hole here, 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 and there is a hole here. You may be blocking this, maybe, but that's it. Everything else is open. Why not utilize something that blocks most things, right? Somebody throws a cross to my body, bang. Okay, I'm gonna bring that front elbow in just a little bit, and I'm gonna block it. My back elbow is still blocking my liver. I could even use the other arm to block the same weapon. Boom. My front arm is still blocking the other weapon. My elbow blocks my body. My hand blocks my head. The whole side is covered. Yes, you can't block everything, right? So a person throws cross to my body and I block like this. They do have the hook. They could change to a hook. And then I would have to, oh no, bring my elbow back like 3 inches, right? But that is a whole nother manner. If you change to my liver here, I've got at least like 6-8 inches I have to cover there, and I'm still not even blocking my head. From that hand to get to my head, what's that, like 1.5 feet? How do you people believe that this is real? How do you believe that this is a real thing that actually works in real fighting? This is just meant to teach kids discipline and respect. Can't you teach them discipline and respect while teaching them how to actually defend themselves from the plethora of threats that are out there for children? You are way more likely to get in a fight as a kid than you are as an adult. I remember when I was a kid and people would pick on me all the time, turn me upside down and bash my head into the ground, among many other things, lock me in lockers, a bunch of other stuff. I actually learned Taekwondo at a very young age. It helped for one reason. People thought I knew how to fight, so they didn't try to mess with me. But that's it. If they actually tried to attack me with punches, I would have been clueless because I didn't learn how to defend against punches properly, not even remotely close. There's one more block here that he's doing, and it looks like it's a down block. Oh, and yeah, there's that hand again. Yeah. So you're blocking what, like a body kick or a low kick with one arm. Go block some Thai fighter's low kick with one arm. Go block some Thai fighter's body kick with one arm. Okay, this happened recently in 1FC actually. I forget who the 2 fighters were, but some dude, high-level Thai fighter, right, got kicked in the arm and it broke his forearm. Now, maybe Taekwondo doesn't have the same type of stopping power with their kicks as Muay Thai does. That's probably true. So maybe it works in Taekwondo, but it still makes no damn sense. It still makes no sense why both of my hands are down while I'm blocking. How am I actually blocking if both my hands are down? Why wouldn't you use your leg? Oh, a kick's coming here. Dink. Oh, and look, I can keep my hands up and do it. Dink. Oh, easy work. Oh, a kick's coming over there. Oh, no more kick for them, right? But no, we're gonna, like, what about the head kick? Have you ever seen a question mark kick? Right? And Taekwondo people know how to kick. That's one thing they do know, is they know how to kick. Maybe their roundhouse kick isn't quite as powerful as Thai, but they have fantastic kicks, amazing kicks. The biggest problem is that kicks aren't all that useful in a street fighting scenario most of the time because you do not fight in a field. You do not fight in an octagon. You do not fight in a long, wide ring. You fight in a building. You fight where there's a car right beside you. You fight right beside a wall. You fight this close together. In my opinion, the most useful techniques for street fighting are elbows and knees, because it almost always happens that you guys end up grabbing each other and clinching. Very rarely will you see 2 people in a street fight stay on the outskirts and box with each other. Maybe in some YouTube videos we see that, but when you see fights erupt spontaneously, it's not like that, okay? if me and some dude in the bar like bump into each other like, oh yeah, you want to go? Oh, you want to go? Oh, yeah, let's go outside. Then you'll see a little bit of like, oh, circling around and like trying to get in and out and stuff like that. Maybe in that situation, you can use kicks. But if you're in that situation, you already broke the first rule. If you can walk away from the situation, walk away. The guy says, oh, let's go outside. Be like, yeah, let's go outside. Wait till his ass goes outside. Close the door. He can't come back in now. Tell the bouncers he's trying to fight you, and boom, you're chilling. Do not fight unless you have to. So when real fights happen, you don't have time to back away and kick. Okay, and if you do, then leave. If you guys think I'm crazy, tell me why. Because everybody that's saying ITF Taekwondo has good blocking, I think you are absolutely insane, or at the very least, completely delusional. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.